Just drove up on this deer with the electric. Run for your lives. Group of toms again. I'm in this food plot checking on something, and this is the one that Mike sprayed. I'll give him just an excuse this time because one of the boom arms broke, but he said he finished this field. Yo, Mike, what are them big green patches there? The non-corn green. Yeah, I'm just ribbing you anyways. Corn is looking good. The reason I'm coming down here is I didn't remember if we sprayed this greens perimeter or not. And it looks like we did. So it's ready for planting in July or August. Maybe just a light disking or two. But looking good. Now let's have a quick look from the air. This is the triangle plot for obvious reasons. I entered the plot right here in the lower right hand corner. That's the way I drove in with the side by side. There's an opening there which is also designed to be a deer funnel when they come across that field. So I worked on trying to get a little lower, but still struggling with the drone. But anyways, you could see the corn, which is a perimeter, growing quite nicely. The center is going to be a greens plot here that I'll plant this late summer. So they'll have a protective perimeter of corn around, and up by the blind there is going to be a nice greens plot. And I'm hoping to put a watering hole if I can get to it. Alright, I'm going to go check on that Ridgetop food plot. If you remember the last time I was out here, there was some bare spots and I raked them by hand and put in some seed. So let's go take a look how it's doing. And we'll look at that watering hole also with the liner in it. Maybe I'll pull those cards. Alright, well, I see weeds already happening. So it's time to mow this already. However, the clover and chicory is doing pretty good. The bare spots do have some growth coming in. Not as much as I would have liked, which tells me that these bare spots probably got a lot of acid in them, or too high a pH. We're getting some weeds here along the edge. But it's doing pretty darn good. Look at this right here. This whole section is just, there's a big weed there, but most all of this is clover and chicory. So it's actually time to mow it, which is sometimes rare on a spring perennial. Sometimes rare to mow it, but this baby's ready to be mowed and knock some of them weeds down on the edge. But she's definitely looking very good here. I wouldn't be surprised if they're in here eating on it already. I'm going to need to hang a camera in here. I think it's a little too soon though. The taste for them probably isn't that palatable just yet. So next rain I got to hit it with fertilizer again and mow it, and we're well on our way here as long as we don't drought out this summer. And if we do, I'm going to water it out of this watering hole right up here. Let's go see how that's doing. Moving down the road that I cut this early winter. Well, she's still pretty full of water considering how hot we've been. I still don't really see any tracks, but I'm going to pull these camera cards. Well, wait a minute. There's a deer track right there, a couple of them. now I'm running the bush hog down this brand new skidder road that I cut open a few months ago with the excavator. Just try and keep it open, otherwise you're gonna lose it really fast. Yeah, there's where it goes downhill down the ridge here, so I think I'll stop it right here and I'll just hit reverse on the way back instead of messing around with trying to turn around. But the bush hog has accomplished the mission here once again. So here's a real quick look at the road now. It took like 6-7 minutes just to run the bush hog down it, but now it's wide open again. And I'm hoping the deer will start using it. Haven't really seen a lot of tracks yet, but I did pull these 2 cards from the watering hole, which is up here at the top, but I haven't had time to look at them. A little bit at a time, that's it. It's more about consistency than it is banging out a big job, you know, 8-10 hours a day, just a little at a time. And that's how you chip away and make a property nice in the long run.